I'm up over 18%. I caught over 270% on Amazon puts, over 50% on Microsoft puts, and made some decent money with IWM calls at open. Let's get into how I made money. At open, we saw that SPY and QQ were kind of mixed, even though they're both green. A lot of other tech were still pretty weak. Google, Microsoft, Amazon. These names are big, heavy weighted in QQ and SPY. And so, of course, if they're gonna be red, that's gonna make things very mixed. Now, one of the first things I saw was IWM. I posted IWM to the members in Discord over the weekend. This was a mover. We were expecting a break to new all-time highs, and it did exactly that at open today. We slammed some calls. The moment I entered, I'm already up, 150 bucks, whatever. I ended up making a quick $300-400. We sold that. We made a quick 30-40%. Easy stuff right there. We were looking for the bigger moves. Now, this was an unofficial play. I gave this strictly for the top members only, but Amazon, again, look at this chart. Same flag pattern from last week that we caught over 500% on the puts. It did the same exact thing, guys. Rinse and repeat again. So over 273%, I caught it on the downside. That ended up dumping nicely there. And of course, we got paid on that again. Next official play was Microsoft. I did call that out there as Microsoft continued to make lows. RicoCap AI slammed long date Microsoft and Amazon puts and Google as all of them dumped down, and it's cashing out on those. We killed it with Microsoft there as it continued to pull down. We banked off that. That was pretty easy. And then we just sat back and did less. I mean, it was very easy. I think a lot of people kind of make things more difficult than it needs to be by just over trading, pressing, and doing things and focusing on moves that are just not there. Today was just one of those days where you got the money, sit back, did less, followed me, and obviously you'd bank big time. Great start to the week, and we're doing less sitting back as today's Monday, and we got a full week ahead of us. Again, a lot of people ask me, where do I know how to get out? Where do I know to exit? Things like that. Again, how do you know when to stop in an intersection, right? Red, green, when the light is red. Be focusing on your charting, you need to be focusing on your levels. That's gonna tell you where to exit, where to take profit, where to be cautious around. It's not that hard. Again, Amazon is a prime example of that. Look how these green zones tell me buyers are sitting there. Those will be places where I'm taking profit, possibly stops will buy, possibly, trimming into the move, whatever the case may be. Again, I knew that buyers likely will step in at these areas. So those where I want to be out if I'm shorting on the way down. Go on my trades, wap.com/RicoCapital. I do have a starter member. It's never been more cheaper to sign up right now. You don't get full access, but you do get a little bit of access and my full trades as well. So can't beat it there. Sign up, wap.com/RicoCapital, and I'll see you guys on the next video.